Hi students, let's study 9th standard ICSE English Literature, Story 4, The Homecoming by Rabindranath Tagore. This story is about a 14-year-old teenager, Pratik Chakravarti. He was lazy, disobedient, wild. Reminds you of yourself? Well, you may relate to this story. So, he was a ringleader of a gang, and they were always up to some or the other mischief. So the story starts with them sitting at the riverbank, thinking of a new mischief. They saw a log of wood and they thought, let's roll it away so that the owner will be annoyed. Maybe it was going to be used to make the mast of a boat. When everybody agreed to this, Makhan, that is his younger brother, who was totally opposite to him, he sat on the log. He wanted to prevent them from rolling it over. Now, he was a very sincere kid. He was gold for his mother, his widowed mother. They didn't have a father. That's probably why Pratik grew up to be indisciplined. Makhan, however, was quiet and a studious person. He loved reading. Pratik, he threatened him that if he would not get out of there, then he would bash him up. But Makhan did not budge. Now, Pratik was in a crisis because if he would not act on his threat, then what would his gang think about him? They would say that barking dogs seldom bite. But if he beat Makhan up, then he would complain to their mother and the mother would beat him up. So he had an idea. He thought that we should start rolling the log, which would scare him and he would run away. So they did that. In fact, they warned Makhan, but still he did not budge. And when they started rolling, Makhan fell and he got injured. This angered Makhan a lot. Now, Pratik knew exactly what was going to happen next. So Makhan started attacking his elder brother. And then he ran away home to complain about him. Pratik did not know what else to do, so he just sat on one old boat, swinging his legs. He was in a bad mood. A middle-aged man, whose name was Bishambar, came by and he was inquiring about the Chakravartis. But he was in no mood to help him, so he just ignored him. Then a servant came and asked Pratik to go home because mother was calling. Pratik refused. The servant had to literally drag him home. The mother scolded him for attacking Makhan. Pratik said that he had not done anything wrong. Makhan complained again. He started hitting Makhan in front of his mom. Then the mom started hitting him and he pushed his mother. Amidst all this violence, the middle-aged man arrived. He was the mother's brother. So he was the maternal uncle of the two kids. The mother was excited. She was very happy. She had not seen him after her marriage because he had settled in Bombay, then in Calcutta, and now after so many years, he came to the village to search for her. When he understood that she was a single mother and had to take care of Pratik, he agreed to take him back to Calcutta and take his responsibility. The uncle had 3 sons of his own and he thought that he would go to school with them and get educated. The mother was happy, she was relieved. Even Pratik was happy. He would no longer have to listen to the scoldings and the restrictions. Once he went there, the story was different from what he expected it to be. His aunt was not so welcoming towards him. Obviously, she already had the responsibility of 3 sons. And now she has to take care of this 4th kid. She was annoyed and pissed off at her husband, who did not even ask her opinion before taking this decision. Before leaving for Calcutta, he had bequeathed some of his stuff to his younger brother, Makhan, like his fishing rod, the kite, and the marbles. The age of 14 is a very crucial age because at that age, character is developed. Now, at such an age, the kid isn't cute enough like young boys whose mistakes can be ignored and isn't useful enough like the older boys who can do some work in the household. So, Pratik was underconfident. He was losing his self-respect out there. All such young teenagers need is a word of kindness from an aunt or any woman or man. That word of kindness itself can fill them with a lot of hope and confidence. But he was not getting any. There is a trend in society that boys should be treated harshly. Because of this, he could not even be confident in school. He was the most backward student in school. The students would bully him. When he lost his textbook, he could not have the courage to inform his aunt about it. And his teacher used to cane him. He was sick of this place. He wanted to go back home. He had nostalgia about the meadows in his village, flying kites. He missed his mother, the same mother who was partial against him. But when he asked his uncle when could he go home, he was informed that they'll have to wait for the vacation in November, which was a long time away. Once he became sick, he had a headache, he was feverish, and that day he disappeared. It was raining very heavily, yet everybody started searching for him. But the whole day went by and he could not be found. So ultimately, Bishambar had to take the help of police. At the end of the day, he was found. 2 constables delivered him. He was in a very bad condition, soiled clothes, totally drenched and feverish. The aunt was angry at him, but Bishambar was sympathetic towards him. Pratik told his uncle that he wanted to return home. He no longer wanted to be a burden on them. The doctor said that he was in a critical condition. So Bishambar called his sister to Kolkata. Pratik was so ill that he was delirious. He was speaking anything. He was getting flashbacks of his old memories. He was waiting for the vacations to start and so that he could see his mother. Ultimately, his mother did arrive. She missed her darling son too. And she rushed towards him, showering her love on him. Pratik simply said that perhaps the vacations have started and that's why he could see his mom. So the message is that home is where the heart is. No matter what facilities or luxuries you get, if you don't have loving people in your house, then it can never be your home. And also, boys have feelings too. So they should not be ignored. Hi students, this is AJ sir. If you like this video, press the like button. If you would like to enroll for my online test series or online lectures, email me or message me on Instagram. Check the description for more information.